Hey everyone, Matron here, bringing you another weekly recap, number 2 in the series. I got a lot of great feedback from my initial weekly recap, and I'm still interested in your suggestions and comments concerning this type of cast, so don't be shy about leaving me some of your feedback. From the last round of suggestions, I've decided to try to shorten this up a little bit, concentrate on fewer games. I think a few people got overwhelmed with all the games that I included in my first recap. And I'll also be talking about some esports and Starcraft news towards the end of the video. If you are not interested in any spoilers from major tournaments or anything, I will let you know before I start this segment so that you can pause or stop and avoid those spoilers. So let's get started with game 1 here. We'll start out by looking at Root QXE versus Inflow Mini. This game was number 117 and has everything you'd want out of a PvT. QXE is the master of the drop and harass, sometimes hitting Mini at 3 different spots at once, even employing nukes as well. Minigun's going to try to adopt a macro style to combat the harassment of QXE, employing storms, carriers, and even a mothership. The game is basically 30 minutes of non-stop action, and just this week it was announced that Inflow Mini would be becoming Root Mini, and after this one you'll understand why Root Gaming wanted to pick up this strong player. Check out game number 117, QXE versus Mini. The next game we'll look at is number 122, Matron vs. Pariah, and is one of my own diamond level ladder games. I enjoy casting my own games because they let me give you a glimpse into my thought process and decision making when I encounter different situations. This one's a PvT where I attempt to catch my opponent unaware and then have to quickly adopt a new plan mid-game. This is something that we all face from time to time in our play, and so many of us just crumble when we have to transition to a plan B. So I think analyzing my own play will definitely help me and the viewers become better players. Check it out, number 122, Matron vs. Pariah. The next game, number 123, is a special one, my first team game, and it features a ton of top-level players. Root Cats, TT1, Celawera, and Root Druby take on the internet in this hilarious and action-packed game. One player goes straight for a mothership, 2 are playing off races, and we get to watch some random players take on their idols. Everyone puts on their game face towards the end for this one, and there are so many great moments. Check out number 123, a 4v4 featuring Cats, TT1, Celawera, and Druby. The final series we'll look at starts with game number 124 and pits Mausmaro vs. Nutsy. This is the semifinals of the Go4 SC2 Cup and features stellar moves from both players. Nutsy uses Hallucinate effectively in all 3 games, and if you're a Protoss player, I'd be taking notes. Once 1.2 hits and lowers that research time on Hallucinate, I think it's a spell we'll all be using. It's always fun to check in with Maro as well, because he did recently race change from Terran to Zerg, so watching these replays we can really see his play evolve as he tries to master the Zerg race. The series features strong play and innovative play from both players, definitely worth a watch. Check out the series starting with game number 124. That's it for games to watch this week. I wanted to mention a few interesting tidbits coming from the SC2 and esports world. If you don't want any spoilers, stop the video here. The biggest news is that Blizzard came out with their 1.2 PTR patch notes, as well as a PTR where we can test all the changes. There's a lot of balance changes, chat rooms have been added, and already Blizzard has responded to some of the feedback and reverted a few of the changes, including the fungal growth one. As I mentioned in the first clip, it looks like Inflow Mini was picked up by Root Gaming this week. Mini is at the top of the North American ladder, recently did an interview with GosuGamers.net talking about his strategies and his mindset while laddering. I'll go ahead and link that below to check it out. Finally, I wanted to mention GSL Season 3. GSL large Korean tournament takes about a month to play, and it's down to its final 2 players for GSL Season 3. It's going to be Rain playing Terran against OGS MC playing Protoss. Rain, not very popular at the moment as he has been cheesing a lot of his games, and players just do not like seeing the Marine and SCV cheese against the opponents at this high level of play. His opponent OGS MC, probably the favorite in this one, recently knocked off Jinro, the top foreigner who made it to the round of 4 and was a fan favorite the entire way. Jinro used great scouting and a macro Terran style to get deeper than any foreigner has ever been in a GSL. So watch those games, try to find them online to see some of the top level play. That'll do it for this weekly recap. Again, please give me feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Wanted to do quick shout outs to sc2cast.com, one of the top places to watch games from your favorite casters, and the Reddit Starcraft community for being awesome and up to date with all the latest news. Thanks for watching. Take care.